Without any further delay, I would like to turn today's live meeting over to your presenter, Audrone Bieger. Audrone, you have the floor.
Hello to everyone. Welcome to Microsoft Dynamics X4 Trade and Logistics Remote Training, Day 6. I'm Audrone Bieger from Curious UK, LTD. My experience with project 6 years, specialization, financial management, trade and logistics, project, human resource management. Here's my email. Agenda Day 6. We will cover Chapter 7, Transfer Orders, Chapter 8, Commission, Theory of Bonds, Bill of Materials. Chapter 7, Transfer Orders. We have those objectives. The objectives are create setup for transfer orders, create a transfer order, pick items before transfer between warehouses, transfer items between warehouses. The transfer orders feature offers several enhancements over the way that transfer orders were handled in earlier versions of Microsoft Dynamics EX. The enhancements are as follows: ability to specify a transport time for items. This means that you do not have to receive items on the same day as shipping them. Ability to track item progress through the on-hand inventory for the transit warehouse. Enhance Microsoft Dynamics X4 forms and printouts to support the outbound shipping process and inbound receiving process. Introduction of the release transfer order picking form. This gives warehouse employees an overview of the transfer orders that are to be released for picking based on actual availability of items. Integration of the delivery date control functionality into calculation or realistic shipping and receipt dates. So transfer orders are similar to release sales orders picking, but there are some additional functionality. You can review transfer orders by transit warehouse. System automatically creates transactions for transit warehouse. To talk about transit warehouse, before you can create transfer orders, you must set up the following elements. With regard to the warehouses, you will transfer between create a transit warehouse, attach the transit warehouse to the from warehouse used in the transfer order chain. The concept of transit warehouses in the transfer process is a new feature for Microsoft Dynamics AX4. Items that are in transit cannot be reserved for use in another order or other type of issue. This is because the items are physically unavailable for location as they are being transported from one location to another. Therefore, when you create a transfer order, a transit warehouse is used for the period that the items are being transported. So, for example, you have a transit warehouse and 10 days transport time. So, these items are issued from default warehouse, and they are not received to another default warehouse. So they are pre-allocated in the transit warehouse. When you save, let me show another picture. When you save a transfer order line, false inventory transactions are created. This ensures that at the time the item is available for reservation, that somebody can make a reservation on the to warehouse, but the items will not be physically available until the items are received at the to warehouse. So on the transaction, on the transfer order, you assign warehouse to warehouse and from warehouse, and system automatically based on from warehouse finds transit warehouse and creates additional transactions this transit warehouse. So you see, this picture shows how transit warehouses work with regard to reservation. You create transfer order from and to. From warehouse system creates transaction with issue status on order or reserved physical. And to system creates receipt transaction with receipt status ordered. And automatically system creates for transit warehouse CHC second and third line. So for transit warehouse system creates two transactions with issue status reserved ordered and with receipt status ordered. Now let me show next picture. The two transactions on the transit warehouse are marked and reserved against each other. This means that zero quantity of item is available from the transit warehouse. When the shipment updates the transfer order, so when you post shipment, the inventory transactions are updated in way which you see in the picture. You see from warehouse and to warehouse. System creates transactions for warehouse from transaction with issue status false, and for to with receipt status ordered. So it means that these items are not received in the warehouse too. They already are not received. For transit warehouse, system creates transactions with receipt status purchase. So after shipment updating, items are received in the transit warehouse. And in the same warehouse, the system creates transactions with issue status reserved physical. Let me show the next picture. The purchase items are automatically physically reserved on the transit warehouse against the correct issue because of a marking between the two transactions. This means a zero quantity of on-hand is available at the transit warehouse. Finally, then all items have been received at the warehouse. The transaction looks as shown on the picture. So you see that you have transactions with issue status sold for warehouse from and for transit warehouse as well, and you have transactions with receipt status purchase for warehouse, for transit warehouse and for to warehouse, and you have zero quantity in the transit warehouse. It is not important whether the cost price of a transferred item was known or unknown at the time of shipping, as the next inventory closing will correct any differences and transfer cost value adjustment from warehouse to warehouse through transit warehouse. And this is performed by using the current inventory marking. So two transactions in this transit warehouse are marked. Note that there is no direct general ledger integration from the U-Transfer order system. Updating shipments and receipt does not create any new ledger posting. So you see this picture? After transfer order, updating with receipt step. So updating shipment and receipt does not create any new ledger postings because such transactions do not add any new value to the item. However, when receiving a quantity of item you scrap one or more of them, general ledger transactions are created. So basically, system do not update general ledger but if you close your scrapping, system updates transaction in general ledger. Here's the transport form. In Microsoft Dynamics AX form, you can specify transport times between warehouses when you create a transfer order. Between the two warehouses. Specify the transport time for both automatically and manually created transfer orders. The transport form is the same as the transport form used when you set up the delivery date control system, except that instead of creating a warehouse address relation, you specify a warehouse-to-warehouse relation. So now let me show in my Dynamics AX exercise 7.1. So now I'm going to set up transit warehouse. Open inventory management module under folder setup. Open the folder inventory breakdown. Open the form warehouses. So here you see that there are default types and transit types. So simply create a record and assign type transit or default. After that, I select EW, default warehouse, and on the general tab in the field transit warehouse, I assign transit warehouse, EWT. So now system, when I'm in the transfer orders, then I select EW, search it for transit warehouse EWT. Next step, open transfer orders in the inventory management under folder periodic. Open the form transfer orders. So I already have transfer order. Create a new transfer order and select from warehouse to warehouse. Create a line for item PR length days and quantity 2 hours. Bring the order receipt date, 1 week forward. So now I'm not able to do this because I updated my transfer order, the picking list registration, shipment, and receipt. So you can try to do this. Now talk about transfer order form. Let me show another. Talk about delivery date control on the transfer order. Now let me show delivery date control. Here you see. And we'll generate available ship and receipt dates. One of the advanced features of the transfer order feature is the integration of the delivery date control functionality. So if your transfer order has delivery date control, let me show, in the account receivable module, open the form sales order. And there is a button on the right side, available dates. And when you create sales order and create line, you can check available earliest day. So available earliest day in this case is this. And you can filter your available days by mode of delivery, by warehouses, can transfer to requested, transfer to confirmed. So, in sales order with parameter labels, you define, we talk about parameter delivery date control, the earliest possible delivery date to the customer based on several factors, such as transport calendars, transport time, receipt calendars, and other time elements. In transfer orders, the delivery date control performs the same function with regard to the earliest receipt date at the warehouse. Also, to specify a transport time between warehouses, there are many other factors that influence the shipping date and the deposit date that items are received at the warehouse. These factors include the following: open and close dates on the coverage calendar for the from warehouse and to warehouse, calendar on the transit warehouse. First, pickup day depends on open, close for pickup setting. Sales lead time for the from warehouse affects transfer order. Header date. Sales lead time on the item affects transfer order line date. Now let me show in the inventory management under folder setup, transport, how this is time between two warehouses, transit time between two warehouses. Based on exercise 7.1, I select warehouse TW in the shipping point field group, and in the receiving point field group, I select first of all type warehouse, because I want to set up time between the relation warehouse to warehouse. And I select SW of warehouse. And here you see the line in the middle pane. So one warehouse, shipping warehouse, receiving warehouse. And I can select transport date, and which date will be additional to, you see in the bottom line, to mode of delivery date. So I create mode of delivery, description, and I define transport date for every mode of delivery. So now system calculates shipment and receiving date. And delivery date control shows the earliest available date for receiving. Use the transfer orders form to process transfer orders, which you have manually created in the form, or which derive from same plan transfer orders generated by master scheduler. The transfer orders form is the hub of the transfer order functionality. As the standard sales order functionality in Microsoft Dynamics AX form, transfer orders consists of a header, header, and line. In the header, defines settings for the transfer order that applies the attached line. It defines from warehouse to warehouse. On the tab setup, you can define reserve items automatically option. On the tab delivery, you can define shipment and receipt options and delivery date control. So here you see from house to warehouse addresses. You can override those addresses. In the attached line, specify the items to be transferred and delivery quantities. In the lines you can also override settings that have defaulted from the header. For example, you can enable the delivery date control even though this is not enabled on the header. Additionally, the transfer order form provides shortcuts to the picking list form and shipping and receipt forms with which you perform the transfer. So you can pick items for transfer order in the way that you ordinarily do for sales order or by using the newly released transfer order picking form. As the sales order picking, you can pick the following ways: from the transfer order header using button posting and picking list, picking after that picking list registration. From the transfer order line, select line, click button inventory and select menu line 6 by using the release transfer order picking form. So let me show. In the inventory management, under sold periodic, release transfer order picking form. Okay. Also, the first two ways, so updating on header and line, resemble the process of sales orders. The first method, where you use the release transfer order picking form, is new for Microsoft Dynamics AX form. This way is new. The release transfer order picking form provides an overview of all transfer order lines for which there is on-hand inventory with the same inventory dimensions as the transfer order line that can completely or partially fulfill the order line. Picking using this form is especially useful when you have to distribute a given amount of on-hand inventory between several transfer order lines. So here you see transfer order lines in one place, in one form. In a similar manner to the release sales order picking form, the release transfer order picking form has a set of flags on the header. You see, I mean checkbox. All order deliverables, requires allocation, production order exists, sales order. We'll talk about delivery percent possible. Talk about those options. To release transfer order picking form has a set of flags to the right of the transfer order lines view and which indicates whether you can completely fill an order, this all orders available, with current on-hand quantities, or whether on-hand items have to be allocated. So this requires allocation between competing requirements, that is, other transfer order lines being dispatched from the same warehouse. The percentage of the total transfer order that can be fulfilled with existing on-hand inventory across lines within the same order. So this field provides with this information. Production and sales order. Whether there is a production order line, so production order exists, a sales order line, sales order, that has a requirement for the same item with the same inventory dimension with an estimated date before or equal to the shipment date entered in the select dialog box we talked about before. As with the release sales order picking form, you can activate a quantity for picking list update individually. So, if you put quantity in the field activate now, so you can update quantity for activating individually, print quantity, transferring quantity, and system updates with quantity with status reserved physical. System updates reservation. Or you can use must activate quantity. Click button activation and select clear. Activate now all orders where entire order can be delivered, all orders that have status reserved physical, all orders that do not require manual allocation. So this is mass updating. When you have activated the quantity from the line picking list, update the line and update the form. If you have fully activated the required amount and that is allocated the amount for picking, and picking list updated it, the line disappears from the form. So also line disappears from the form. So now let me show. Release transfer of the picking updating with picking. So select necessary line or update using mass updating and select activate now. After that, click button posting and select picking list. After picking list, select picking list registration. So on release transfer of the picking, you can use a function, deliver, reminder. You can trace your orders. You can review transaction on transit warehouse, on default warehouse. So here you see on the transit warehouse, there are issue status physical reserve and orders. You can review quantities. So you can use inventory function, reservation, lost, output order. You can use checkbox, detect release for picking and recalculate, and inquiry, picking list. So when you want to update your transfer order with shipment, select transfer order form, another form. And click button posting. So here you see shipment, menu line shipment. In the overview tab, in the field update, there are several selections: ship now, all, reserved quantity, available quantity, fixed quantity. Select necessary option, then posting date, then fill the value to the tracking ID field for tracking ID. And you have several options: edit line, close line, auto receipt, print transfer orders. So you can use those options if it's necessary. So edit line, select this and modify the attached line. It's close line. Select this line and any inventory transaction created for the line are displayed. Auto receipt. Select this parameter if you want to automatically receive the quantity on shipment. And if you agree with all selections, click button OK. So if you want update transfer order with status received, select transfer order with status shipped, click button posting, and select receipt. In the Overview tab, in the Field Update, select necessary options, posting date, select value in tracking ID field, and here you have the same edit lines option, explode lines, and transfer order. So if it's necessary, select those options. After that, click button OK. On transfer orders, you have inquiries for picking list, transfer order history. You can check your transfer order. You can trim transfer overview. For lines, you have function delivery reminder and inventory, transaction, on hand, lot, sales, and other. I go back to my presentation file. Transfer orders review. We covered setup of transfer orders, transit warehouse, delivery date control, and transfer orders, transfer order creation, using release transfer order picking to pick transfer orders, shipping and receiving transfer orders. Chapter 8, Commission. We have those objects. Set up the elements of commission agreement, view commission transaction from a financially updated sales order, view the resulting commission transaction created from item return. So if you want to set up commission, follow these steps. In the Accounts Receivable module, under folder Setup, under folder Commission, select Commission Customer Group, Commission Sales Group, Commission Item Group, Commission Calculation, and Commission Posting. So set up all necessary values and options in those forms. Microsoft Dynamics AX4 calculates sales commission at the sales line level upon invoice of a sales order, and calculates on revenue or on margin. When calculating the commission of the sales line, Microsoft Dynamics AX4 searches for the related sales representative, item, and customer combination set up in the commission calculation table. In this table, a relationship is set up between combination of items, customers, and sales representatives to define the commission rate, and an employee is paid from a sale. Groups of sales representatives, items, and customers can also be set up in commission relationships in the commission calculation table. Commission sales group code can be set up in the commission sales group table and later assigned to a sales representative. In the same manner, commission item group code and commission customer group code can be set up in the commission item group and commission customer group table, and then later assigned to items and customers. As soon as these groups are set up, they can be used as a selection in commission calculation table when you define a commission structure. The commission posting table is used to specify a general ledger account for commission posting to be debited only during invoice update, and also an offset account that is credited. So here you see posting item code settings for posting. We'll talk about connection between a ledger, general ledger, and item code. Later we will talk about connection between ledger, item code, and customer. So we have several settings: table, group, and all. If you select table, the general ledger posting only applies to a specific item number that is specified in the item relation field. If you select group, the general ledger posting only applies to a particular item group that is specified in the item relation field. If you select all, each of the transactions will be posted for all item numbers in the same account in general ledger. Custom account code settings. So if you select table, the posting only applies for this particular customer. If you select group, the posting only applies for this particular customer group. If you select all, the posting applies to all customers. Here you see commission setup table interaction. Talk about in the header, you see a box, commission customer group. Use commission customer groups to integrate groupings of customers into calculation of commission transaction for sales orders. In the bottom of the picture, you see a box commission item group. Use commission item group to integrate combination of items into the commission calculation. In the middle, you see a box sales representative group. So in this form, you define employees, company employees, which are sales representatives. You define the value, the percentage value for commission revenue or for commission for sales revenue or for sales margin. And you define, you divide all amounts with percentage value for every employee. So you divide the total commission amount, which system will generate based on percentage value, origin percentage value. And you divide this total amount into smaller amounts. You divide with different percentage values between employees. So in the middle you see the same commission sales group. After that, you assign commission customer group to customer, commission item group to item, and in sales order system searches for customer, for item, for group, and based on a commission calculation table, find the relation, and generate commission amount, and based on commission postings, system finds a ledger account for debit and credit transactions. Now let me show the exercise 8.1, 8.2, and 8.3. I open my Dynamics AX4. I close all unnecessary windows. So first my step to create customer group for commissions. I open account receivable module under folder setup. I open the folder commission, and I open the form customer group for commission. So in this form, I create a new group, commission on sales orders. So here you see I can click button commission calculation and directly in the commission customer group I can create the relation between customer group, commission customer group, item group, and sales group. So I create the calculations later. Now I assign my customer group for commission to customer, the necessary customer. In the account receivable module, I open the form customer and I locate customer. I locate customer group to enter. Okay. On the sales order tab, I define customer commission group for customers which belong to group center. Here you see I already did that. Next step, I create item group. In the same account receivable module, under folder setup, I open item group and I create commission item group. I already have 4 slides. After that, I assign this item, commission item group to item. Open inventory management module, open the form item, and locate items which start from the letter SL. So I select item SL500 and on the tab General there is a field item commission group. So I assign my new spotlight, my new item commission group. I did that for the item SL575 and for the item SL800. Next step, to create sales group. In the account receivable module under folder setup, I open sales group and I create a new. I created a new sales group, the sales for sales group. In this form, I define employees. I click button sales representative and assign employee Petra and Shai. So I define for Petra 5% and for Shai 95. My next step is to define calculation, commission calculation. So here you see I already have. In this form, I relate item commission group, here you see, customer commission group, here you see, commission on retail stores, and sales representative group, retail store sales group. And I assign commission percentage value, 8. So, percentage value. And on the tab setup, you see that I'm going to calculate commission on revenue. I have 2 options. I can calculate based on margin and on revenue. So in this case, I calculate on revenue. And here you see that I can define calculation related to the discount, before line discount, after line discount, or after total discount. So now leave after line discount. Here you see I can define the date interval for commission calculation. So if I select find next, system searches for me the same relation, find next commission calculation, and generate for the same sales order additional commission calculation. Let me show commission poster. In this form, I define a relation between items, so I can select table, group, or all, customer, table, group, or all. Group, I mean customer commission group and item commission group as well, and ledger account. So commission for debit transaction and commission offset for credit transaction. Now let me show exercise 8.2. Now I'm going to show commission transactions. So simply, in the accounts receivable module, open the form sales order and create a new sales order. System calculates commission after sales order invoice updating. So here I have my sales order. I selected customers which belong to group 20. I created a line. This item sell 500. I selected quantity 1000 and price 7. I updated my sales order with invoice, and now I can review my commission transaction. So directly on the sales order form, click button Inquiries and select menu line Invoice. System open Invoice Journal, and on the right side there is a button Commission and a menu line Commission Transaction. So here you see the system for employee Petra calculate amount 28 calculated, and for employee Shai calculated 532. You can review commission transaction on the employee table as well. So let me show. I open the basic module and open the form employee. I locate necessary employee, click OK, and here you see that there is a button on the right side, commission transaction. So in this form you can review all commission transactions which are related with particular employee. Now let me show exercise 8.3, and now I'm going to show a turn on commission. In the accounts receivable module, I open the same sales order form, and I already have my sales order. So create a new sales order, use function, create credit note, and select necessary sales order for returning transaction. So system for me creates a line with negative quantity. I updated sales order with invoice, and now I can directly review by clicking button Inquiries and selecting invoice. I can review my commission transaction. So here you see button commission and commission transaction. And here you see the system for employee Petra calculated -14, and for employee Shai calculated -266. I go back to my presentation file. Commission review. The covered commission setup, commission posting, commission customer, and commission item groups commission sales group, commission calculation, commission transaction, return on commission. Theory of BOM, bill of material. Now let me show another presentation file. So theory of BOM, of bill of material. Today we will cover BOM, bill of materials. And we will cover those objectives: bill of materials overview, BOM version, BOM configuration, BOM calculation. Bill of materials overview. In Microsoft Dynamics AX4, an item can be one of three types: item, BOM, service. Item type items are purchase items that are not produced but are frequently included in the production of manufactured BOM items. BOM type items are those items that are produced and service type items are used, for example, to quantity hourly service. BOM items consist of several BOM lines with a dedicated BOM number. BOM items can be allocated an unlimited number of versions, which enables changes in different configurations. Basic data for bill of materials. The bill of materials describes the structure of a product. So lot of items are an assembly of other items. We call it a BOM, bill of materials. So here you see in the header of picture a pen. So this is a BOM. So looking at this pen, it consists of two sub-assemblies. So here you see two sub-assemblies. And these two sub-assemblies consist of 6 items. So here you see 6 items. Between the parts sub-assembly and the assembly, they often have a workflow. Often, if it is a small operation, we use an item to handle the cost. But if it is a long-term and complicated workflow, we can use the production part. Bill of materials concept. The concept of BOM in Microsoft Dynamics AX4 includes the following: features of BOM in Microsoft Dynamics AX4, BOM levels, BOM lines. So Microsoft Dynamics AX4 supports many important BOM features, and let me talk about those features. So they are version control, graphical BOM, sub-BOM control, subcontracting support, front-end BOM, quantity-dependent BOM. Talk about version control. When BOMs are used in Microsoft Dynamics AX4, at least one BOM version must be created. With BOM versions, an item can be associated with many different BOMs. However, only one set of BOMs can be valid for any item at any time. Version control supports the important function of phasing out an old component. Microsoft Dynamics AX4 can phase out an old component and start to plan to buy the new component. Graphical BOM. By looking at a BOM graphically, so by using functionality BOM designer, the structure of a product is clear and concise. Sub-BOM control. In Microsoft Dynamics AX4, a sub-BOM can be independently solved, planned, or planned in alignment with the parent production. Subcontracting support. If a component of a bomb is supplied by a subcontractor, Microsoft Dynamics X4 can create a purchase order bill of material list that is shipped to the supplier. Microsoft Dynamics X4 also lists, if it is necessary, the components bought from the contractor. Phantom bombs. To simplify a bomb and reduce the number of bomb levels, Microsoft Dynamics X4 offers phantom bombs. There are bombs that cannot be inventoried. A phantom bomb is only used to construct the bomb while enabling the product to be manufactured to inventory or scheduled. Quantity-dependent bombs. Quantity-dependent bombs are used to control which version of a bomb is used in production when a specific quantity is ordered. So, you see the example. When less than 500 pieces of a bomb item is ordered, version 1 is used. When more than 5 pieces are ordered, version 2 is used. This function is helpful because the correct version is automatically selected during order processing. This reduces errors that can occur during manual version selection. Now let me talk about the bomb level. A bill of materials component can also be a bomb itself. This means a bomb can have several levels. Each sub-bomb has its own bomb level. This principle of sub-bombs can extend to as many sub-levels as needed, depending on the type of products being produced. Complex bomb items frequently have a number of sub-bombs. The number of levels or sub-bombs a bomb has depends on how the item is managed. An item needs its own level in the bomb if at a particular stage the item is pressed, stirred, or sold. Let me talk about bomb lines. Bomb lines are the individual items or components that make up the bomb. Each item has its own bomb line. There can be a limited number of line items that compose the bomb. And there are 4 types of bomb lines in Microsoft Dynamics X4: item, phantom, production, vendor. The line type determines how the line is managed when the bomb is produced, or when the item is planned in production. So here you see the picture, this bomb line example. The more levels the bomb has, the better the control and the more accurate the costing and forecasting can be. So here you see a bomb in the header of all schemes. And this is the item which has item type bomb. Bomb has version, and this version are activated and approved. So only active and approved versions are available for bomb development in Dynamics AX. Look at the bomb version. In the middle there is a box bomb version. So this bomb consists of several items, of several lines, and lines may be items. Here you see items, 2 items, production. Here you see item type bomb, production, phantom, and vendor. And you see that one of the lines, which is bomb, production, consists of 2 items, and this bomb has active configuration. So here you see the picture with bombs with multiple levels. So as you know, a bill of materials component can also be a bomb itself. This means the bomb can have several levels. So here you see level 0, level 1, level 2. Bomb line types. So we talked earlier about line types, item, phantom, production, and runtime. Item. The use when the item is the raw material, or semi-finished item to be picked from inventory, or if the item is a service. Use phantom. The item is when the item is printed non-stop bomb item is defined by API CS. A phantom bomb represents an item that is physically built but rarely stopped before it is used in the next step or level of manufacturing. This enables the MRP logic to drive requirements straight for the phantom item to its component, but the MRP system usually retains its ability to net against any occasional inventories of the item. The phantom line type can only be specified for bomb items. Use production when the bomb item has to be produced and a step production must be created. Use when done. Then the production is to use the board of a subcontractor for which a purchase order must be automatically created. So here you see bomb form. In this form we create a new bomb. Then a bomb is not associated with an item. It is created by using the bomb form. So we can create a bomb directly in the item form by clicking button bomb. And before that, it's necessary to define item type bomb. Or we can create a bomb in the bomb form. So here is the bomb line overview. Directly in the bomb form, we can create bomb lines using button line or bomb designer. Now I'll talk about bomb line. So we create in the header a record, we use the bomb version, and in the bottom form we create a line. We assign item, we define line type. By default, system suggests line type items. We define item and storage dimension, quantity, unit. After that, we approve our version. And we can define the interval for which this version will be active and approved. So we have the possibility to create bomb lines with bomb designer. And using this form, we can easily drag and drop necessary lines. And you can review all rules and all lines. You can modify those lines. Bomb creation process. So for bomb creation, follow these steps. Create all items, create bomb version, add items, create configuration. So first of all, create all items. Create all items included in all the bomb versions. That includes the bomb item itself in the item form. Create a new bomb, throughout the item form or in the bomb form. Create bomb versions in the bomb line form. Approve and activate the bomb version. This is performed either before or after the component items are added. However, the cost versions are required when the BOM is created from the item form. If a version has not been created, it must be added from the BOM form. Add items. Specify which items to include in the composition of the BOM. This is performed in the BOM designer or in the BOM line form. BOM designer is that if you use BOM designer, you can drag all the items to be included in the BOM over to the BOM form to the item form, also displayed in the BOM designer. If you use BOM line, you can add a new line for each item. So press Ctrl+N and select each item. And if it's necessary, set up any configuration and the associated rules for bill of materials. So here you see the picture of BOM version. An item in Dynamics AX can hold multiple versions of a BOM. It is possible to keep track of all versions by adding an expiry date on a given BOM version. For development purposes, a BOM cannot be used until it has been approved. Dynamics AX supports a multi-level structure of BOM. So here you see that BOM 1 is not approved, so this BOM is not involved in the BOM development, and BOM 2 version is approved, and this version is involved in the development. BOM configuration: item configuration, product configuration, measure configuration, configuration rules. So for item configuration and product configuration, item with type BOM, first of all, it's necessary to define active configuration options on the dimension group, configuration, size, and color. After that, directly in the item form, on the folder General, you can set your configuration rule and measure. BOM calculation. So we talk about cost calculation. When you have a BOM consisting of other BOM items, Dynamics AX calculates the total cost and sales price when you run a calculation. You need cost price on the item, quantity on the BOM line, cost groups with profit setup connected to the different items. If you have a route connected with cost on the workflow, this will be a part of the calculation. Sales price calculated will appear on the sales order line automatically. So here you see that a BOM 1 consists of two items, item A and item B. And BOM 1 cost price, €5, consists of BOM 1 consists of one item A, and cost price, BOM 1 cost price consists of item A's cost price, €5. BOM B consists of two items, item B and item C, and BOM B cost price, €25, is a total of item B and C cost prices. BOM consists of BOM 1 and BOM B, and cost price €30 is a total of BOM 1 cost price and BOM B cost price, 5 plus 25. Now let me show on my Dynamics AX form the general BOM functionality. In the Inventory Management module, open the form item. let me locate item with 5 bonds. So when you create bond, assign item type bond, and on the tab general, assign dimension group, and if it is necessary to define configuration rules, notice that it's necessary to have configuration, size, and color options active on your dimension group. After that, select configurable option, and in the field default configuration, you can create a new configuration and select configuration, default configuration. Then you create the item record with item type bond. The function for bond became active, so you can create a line. So simply create a new bond by clicking create bond and create line. For every line on the tab general system, suggest by default line type item. So here you see all line types, item, function, production, and vendor. So select option which is necessary. And if this item, by default, every line has active calculation checkbox. And it means that this line will be involved in cost price calculation. So you can define save interval, and after creating, approve your bond version. Next function, designer. With designer, you can create lines as well. And when you open bond designer form directly in the item form, you can see root information on the right side, of the form. So simply from the right side, drag and drop necessary items and create a line. So you can review where this item is used, if this item is used as sub-assembly for other bonds. You can review configuration root, configuration tree. If they are created, you can run calculation. So open calculation form, click button calculation, select configuration, bond, root number, if this exists, quantity, or how much quantity you want to calculate, profit settings, standard, profit 1, 2, or 3. So before that, it's necessary to define profit settings. And OK. So system for you calculates cost price, sales price, net weight, if net weight is defined. You can review summary by cost group. You can transfer to item the cost price, sales price, to order quantity, or to service order. Next, next functionality is you can create your bond in the same inventory management module in the form bill of materials. So you create a new record and you can create lines by clicking button line or by clicking designer. So you see that when you open designer form in the bill of materials, you cannot review root information. I go back to my presentation file. Summary BOM. The covered bill of materials overview, BOM section, BOM configuration, BOM calculation. Now I go back to my main presentation file. And here you see summary day 6. The covered chapter 7, transfer orders, chapter 8, commission, theory of BOM, bill of materials. Now let's review trade and logistics 1. The covered those areas: system overview, purchase and sales orders, sales quotation, inventory, sales order and purchase order posting, serial and batch numbers, over, under delivery and miscellaneous charges, quarantine management, inventory reporting and statistics. So trade and logistics to review the covered those areas: item registration, item reservations and marking, item return, customer and vendor trade agreements, inventory closing and adjusting, inventory journals, transfer orders, commission, and theory of BOM, of bill of materials. Now let's talk about tasks before certification. So notice, the certification questions are often memorizing questions as opposite to knowledge questions. All questions are described in the manual, so please before read the manual once again before certification. And do not wait too long. Do it now. Come early and no stress. Prepare mental, go for success. Normally, it will be 60 or a little bit more questions and 90 minutes. If you have an English version, normally 30 minutes will be added. Passing rate is 70%. The certification is a certification office center. You are not allowed to bring anything into the certification room, into the certification center. Cheating will result in a dismissal from all certification in the future. Be confident and believe in yourself and don't cheat. You have plenty of time to read the questions and answers very carefully at the certification center. Sometimes answers are almost similar with only one word between right and wrong. You can review the questions. If you are in doubt, there is a field you can mark for it too. When you have finished all the easy questions, you have plenty of time to solve those you are not sure of. Thank you for participating in this trade and logistics remote training, and good luck with the certification. Thank you for your time and thank you for attention.